What is going on, everybody? This is Jackson from JD Sports Zone, and today I have a very special interview. Sports YouTube legend, you may know him as Soup from Dodgerfilms, Mr. Louie. Thank you so much for taking time out of your very busy schedule to do this. And how's your day going, sir?
It's going good, man. Thank you for having me on. I know we had a little time from when you first asked me, but I'm glad we're here now.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited to have you on. And personally, I love the Memphis Redbirds hat. I'm a Cardinals fan, so
Yeah, there you
you
go.
know, I love that there. Now, I do want to kind of ask you, my first question because I got this perspective from Austin, Cisco. I want to get this perspective from you. How did you first get introduced to Dodger films, and how did that start there?
So when Bobby had posted a few videos of him catching, BP out in left field, uh, I thought it'd be cool to check it out one day whenever they when they started playing softball, and well, I put it off week after week after week after week. And then till I finally, I woke up and I was like, you know what? Let's go play. I show up with the most raggedy hair, with the Superman shirt, show up and they're like, hey, you're on that team. Okay, cool. I come up to bat, hit a bomb. He's like, okay, well, Superman.
No, that's absolutely awesome. And I've been watching Dodger films for the past 10 years. I just graduated college, so it's been
Oh
that
man.
long.
Ugh.
Relating to that. And I do want to ask you this question because a lot of fans, put this question in the chat when they wanted to ask you this. Is soup now just based off like a can of soup, or is it like Superman? Like what's the
So
whole
okay, with that, that's funny because I wore a Superman shirt, so they called me Superman. And then of course, Bobby came out with a comic book with us. I don't know if you knew about that. I'm pretty sure you'd
Mhm.
have, right? Yeah. So that comic book, we can't use. Well, he can't use the name Superman because DC Comics.
Mhm.
So chop that in half. You got soup, but it was supposed to be spelled SUPE.
Mhm.
But everyone in the comments started saying SOUP. So why not? I'm a can of soup.
I mean, I think it exactly correlates to Slam Chowder, all the home runs you've hit during the Dodger film's career. So, I mean, that's again absolutely awesome and a cool backstory to hear. And I know the fans were looking forward to hearing that. Now, Austin Kleschka, I DM'd him to ask for a couple questions to ask you, and he said that
Oh
you
boy.
have some deep ball knowledge of Dodgers history and like Dodgers
Oh yeah.
baseball players. So I
Yes.
want to get you to blind rank five Dodgers
Ooh.
outfielders. I'm not going to give you any like elite all stars like Matt Kemp, but I want to give you some
Okay.
random outfielders to
You got it.
blind rank. So I'm going to start off with Scott Van Slyke,
Mm. Out of how many you said?
five.
Five. Okay. I'll throw him down four.
Mm, four.
Yeah.
Now this one, I really wish this guy's career worked out, but Yasiel Puig.
Ugh. Yeah, same here. The wild horse.
Mhm.
I could throw him. He's a good ball player, man. Just that attitude of his. Let's throw him at three.
At three? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. This guy split time between second base and outfield during his tenure with the Dodgers. Gavin Lux,
Five. I'm
five.
I am I am not a Lux fan. I'm
Mhm.
sorry, but yeah, no.
I
Five.
mean, I've had some prospects in the Cardinals organization that I looked forward to that absolutely floundered, so I completely understand. This guy, you know what? I'm gonna throw in one All-Star because why not? Andre Ethier,
Two.
two.
Yeah, two. I mean, he's been so clutch. He was so clutch with the Dodgers. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I think a two spot is really good for him.
And final one, this guy recently retired, Chris Taylor.
I'm not mad about that. A good utility player. You
Mhm.
could throw him in left, center, or right. I'm cool with that.
I mean, personally, I have some beef with Chris Taylor just based on the 2021 wild card, but that's a whole discussion for another day. But I think that's a great
Right.
rotation there. Now, I do want to ask you about your Dodger Films career because you've had a lot of memorable moments when it comes to the home run derbies, the All-Star games, the on-season, off-season series, kickball, baseball, football, basketball. What are some of the most memorable moments from your long tenure with Dodger films that stick out to you the most?
Mostly, I'm pretty sure you've heard this with the other guys. I think everything behind the camera, outside of the field, like the times we've had outside of like filming, like we've became a family. You know, it's that togetherness that we all shared, the love of the game, and that just moved on to outside life, which even now, like I hang out. Well, I try to hang out, especially with having two kids. It's kind of tough, but hanging out with the guys sometimes, if they throw you know birthday shindigs or just to hang out, um, but in front of the camera, I would say my favorite memory is turning a double play with Coop.
Mm-hmm.
It was a ground ball that went off of Benny's glove when he was still pitching. Went off of Benny's glove. Coop got it, turned it around, flipped it over to short. I threw it to first, got the double play. That was like I would say that's my favorite memory.
And I truly do remember watching that, going home after school and watching that on YouTube, and it was such like a surreal experience. And I know, Coop is truly missed by all the fans of
Oh
Dodger
yeah.
films, and personally, he's on my Mount Rushmore of Dodger films stars relating to that. So I think that's an awesome, memory and core memory that sticks out. So I want to ask you about like, speaking of Mount Rushmores, again. Long, historic Dodgers. Yeah, yeah, they're the best team in baseball side thing. But, who is your Mount Rushmore of Los Angeles Dodgers?
Okay, let's see. For me, even though he had a short time there, I am a huge Daryl Strawberry fan. So Daryl Strawberry is gonna be on my Mount Rushmore. That's one. Um, I would say maybe Jose Offerman.
Mhm,
Again, I mean, he had a good, simple career. He was supposed to be like the biggest thing, but he turned out into an air machine.
mhm.
Um, I would say Oral Hershiser, and oh man, I can't. There's like so many that I personally like. That which one was that? Okay, sorry, my kids. Uh, I would say I'd throw Fernando in there. Why not?
I,
Gotta get a picture in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good core four. When I asked Cisco the exact same thing, his number one was Manny Ramirez, and I know he's a big Manny
Okay.
Ramirez fan. So that was there, Clayton Kershaw. So I like the not common answers when it comes to the Dodgers question. So I like the core four there. But when it comes to the future of Dodger films, and when you look ahead, would you ever want to bring back the on-season football series, the kickball series, basketball series? Personally for you?
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, I'm a lot older, a lot slower, a lot bigger. Um, I'd probably get winded quicker in
Mhm.
basketball and football, but as long as we're all out there and having fun, I'm all for it.
Yeah. And again, as a avid Dodger films watcher, I truly miss, watching that. And they say that 2016 or 2026 is the new 2016. So I want to ask you about, the most memorable moment that I've probably seen in Dodger films history, the championship game. What was playing in that championship game like for you?
Oof. I mean, honestly, I was just there. Like my mind just blanked. I would say, but my baseball instincts, you know, got the best of me.
Hmm.
And why not deke someone to make the final out of that game?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I completely agree with that. Now I did ask this question to Austin Kleschka, because he's in full-fledged content creation. If you could do a day in the life with an MLB player, past or present, personally for you, who would you want to spend 24 hours with and why?
Daryl Strawberry.
Hmm.
The man changed his life. He went from bad boy of baseball to a church pastor,
Hmm.
uh, and quite frankly, one of the best hitters in his generation.
Hmm.
Yeah, so Daryl
No,
Strawberry would be my 24 hours.
I would love to see. I don't know if do you have a personal YouTube channel?
I do not know.
Oh. I was gonna ask, hey, maybe down the road if Daryl Strawberry is ever down for it, hit up Soup and Soup X Strawberry. I feel like that would go viral on YouTube for sure,
Yeah,
100%. Now I know we're in the midst of summer. It's about to be towards the end of July. Actually, well, July just started. But if you could choose four Dodger Films members to join you on a beach trip, where are you going and who are you bringing with?
okay. Uh, Benny, I would bring Bobby along too,
Mhm.
and I'll probably bring. Oh man, probably T-Mobile.
Mm.
Yeah, them three, and plus myself, and we would be going to Fiji.
Fiji. Yeah, no, personally, I've only been outside the country a couple times, and Fiji is definitely going to be a destination to throw it out there. Now, again, I want to ask you this question. Only 4 or 5 members have been announced for the Home Run Derby so far
Okay,
for 2026. Jack Caglianone, Ben Rice Jr., Jordan Walker, and Wilson Contreras. Right now, out of those five, who is your Home Run Derby pick?
I'm gonna go Wilson.
Hmm.
As much heat as he's getting late as of late, I would say Wilson Contreras. He's the most complete player in that list.
Personally, as a former Cardinal that he is, and I truly miss him at the first base spot. But I love what the Cardinals are doing. I love what the Dodgers are doing. And Cisco gave me a lot of crap about the Cardinals playoff experiences recently. So hey, it's a turnaround. It's a turnaround relating to that. Now I have two final questions for you,
Right.
Mr. Louis, because again, a historic Dodger Films content creator, a historic third baseman. You're known as a third baseman, shortstop, infielder. Going back to the third baseman question for Mount Rushmore, who are your Mount Rushmore third baseman?
Third baseman's okay. Cal Ripken's gonna be up there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Nolan Arenado,
Mm-hmm.
Evan Longoria, and let's see. Let's take it back. Actually no, Aramis Ramirez, really underrated. Really underrated.
Yeah.
Like him.
Honestly, I love the list there. And Aramis Ramirez was in the National League Central for so long, and I hated watching him face the Cardinals because, in my opinion, borderline. The baseball committee is like border. It's one of the worst when letting players in. But Aramis Ramirez, extreme power hitter, and I used to do sports radio in college, and I said that Nolan Arenado was going to be better than Chipper Jones by the end of his career. Regret saying that, but I think that's a great pick there. So as a from a non-biased standpoint, I know this guy was
Okay.
a San Francisco Giant, and he's not in the Hall of Fame. But do you think Barry Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame?
1,000,000%.
Okay.
The guy is the greatest hitter in baseball history.
Mm, yeah.
Steroids does not teach you how to hit a ball.
Mhm.
That's my take.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
And
Even my daughter's saying Barry Bonds is the best.
yeah, I mean it's either him or Ken Griffey Jr., Albert Pujols. I'm going to throw him up there, but
Yeah.
100%. I believe he had like 500 career homers before the whole PED thing
Mm-hmm.
was determined. So yeah, I mean I feel like 500 homers should let you in the Hall of Fame. And what sucks is people are debating if Giancarlo Stanton should be in the Hall of Fame when it's
That's
all said and done.
insane.
But yeah, I believe that he should be in the Hall of Fame as well. Now, final question for you, Mr. Louis. As a lot of fans watch Dodger films and maybe want to become content creators or achieve their dreams of becoming baseball players, if you could give advice, to the younger generation who are trying to achieve their dreams and whatever they're going to do, what's the biggest piece of advice you would give to them?
Keep on trucking. Don't
Mhm.
stop and have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's set for, me right now as somebody who just graduated college, and I feel like that's great great advice for really anybody who wants to achieve their dreams. But again, Mr. Glue, thank you so much again for taking time out of your very busy schedule to do this. It was an absolute honor to get you on this podcast, get you on this episode. Anything you want to shout out before we wrap up this interview?
No, I thank you for having me on. It was my pleasure, and I hope you keep on trucking too.
Yes, sir.